Walloping web snappers. My spider sense is tingling. 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 Tingling.
Spider sense tingling. Spider sense tells me I'm in for some trouble. Spider sense tingling.
My spider sense is picking up trouble.
Something's turning my spider sense on.
My spider sense.
My spider sense is tingling.
Anybody else's spider sense tingling?
Welcome to Walloping Web Snappers, a Spider-Man podcast where we dive into every Spider-Man cartoon ever made. I'm Doug.
And I'm Derek.
And is your spider sense tingling?
No, you fool, I must sleep.
Same though. We would like to take a quick moment to thank our spectacular patrons, Bo, Carl, Katie, Jason, Zoe, James, Keith, Cody, Toby, Hamish, Treadle Power, Blake, Thorn of Camor, and Jace.
Thank you so much.
Whoa, Jinx. And it is a finale episode. We are talking about the final episode of Spider-Woman, but we are not alone for this momentous occasion. We are joined by the author of Kaiju Unleashed, which we talked all about over on our Screonk feed a couple months ago. Welcome back, Shawn. Well, I guess first time on Walloping Web Snappers, so welcome to Walloping Web Snappers, Shawn Pryor.
Oh, hey, Derek, Doug, thank you both for having me. I've been so excited to do this podcast and be on this podcast, particularly the Spider-Woman ones, because this cartoon has like a very special place in my heart.
Oh, hell yeah.
And so so Doug, when you reached out and said, "Hey, you want to come on? We're going to talk about the final episode," and I was like, "Oh yeah, definitely, definitely." So no, thank you both for having me.
Yeah, of course. And I know there's a relationship with the show there because it kept coming up in our Kaiju Unleashed episode because there's like connections to various actors and stuff like that. But for folks over here on Walloping Web Snappers, what is your history with Spider-Man in general, and what is your relationship with the Spider-Woman cartoon?
My relationship with Spider-Man in general, like as a child, I was introduced to Spider-Man, not just through the comics, but first and foremost through the 1960 Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh, nice.
Because like in the 80s and in like the late 70s and early 80s, those episodes were heavily syndicated.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I got familiar with Spider-Man at first, and then also on the Electric Company.
Yes.
When they would do like the live action segments with Spider-Man, which was really cool. It's still to this day, like I absolutely love those. There's just such an innocence and in those Electric Company Spider-Man episodes, which I think is great. And then from there, it moved on to the 1980 or 81 Spider-Man cartoon, done by the same studio that did the Spider-Woman cartoon. And then from there, Spider-Man Has Amazing Friends, and also Spider-Woman. Like, let me be clear. Like the Spider-Woman cartoon, that was also like a syndication thing for us. Like, because I know it came out in '79, but I didn't see it until probably 80, 81. And so it was really weird because I could watch the Spider-Man solo series and then it'll follow up with Spider-Woman back to back. And for me, that stuff was new.
Yeah.
Because there's no internet, there's no streaming.
Right.
We don't, there's no episode history, it's just, this is just new. And but like Spider-Woman like has a special place in my heart because one, I always loved her costume design. The red, yellow with the black triangle, like the black triangles and stuff like that. I always thought was really cool. Also, Jessica Drew, like when she does the whole spin to turn into Spider-Woman, I'm like, okay, this is a direct correlation to Linda Carter Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
Because Jessica kind of looks like Linda Carter.
She really does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so automatically, like as a kid, I gained that connection. I'm like, wait a minute, Wonder Woman does a spin. Oh, she does too. She kind of looks like Linda Carter. Oh, okay, this is awesome. So like I have something that I can relate it to. And like the thing that always used to get me was that when I'd watch a Spider-Woman episode and they would actually bring in characters from Marvel Comics. And so like my dad would be watching with me in one episode, Spider-Woman battles Dormammu. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And my dad was like, that Dormammu? Son, let me go show you Doctor Strange. Hold on one second. I'm finding my Doctor Strange comic. You see this person right here? That's Dormammu. That's who that is.
Yeah.
And so then when Kingpin shows up, like this is the first time like, I've seen Kingpin, but then I see him later in the Spider-Man show. And and like there's like I think there's like one other like specific Marvel character that like shows up, and I can't really remember right now. But like that stuff sticks with me because it was like the first time seeing something that you're kind of familiar with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's like no.
absolutely.
Like I've seen Kingpin before. He's in the cartoon. This is awesome. Like those types of things, like those types of feelings and experiences. It's something that you can't like duplicate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that first time you get it, and you just think it's gonna last forever. You know, and then one day you turn on the TV, it's like, wait a minute, where's Spider-Woman? Where'd she go?
I know. I know.
Yeah.
We're talking about the very last episode of the series, and I just was sort of like, damn, we're not going to get any new stories. Like, we're not going to get any new weird villains that we're never going to see again. Like, this is it.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, and it's also during a period of time where outside of Star Wars, you didn't have companies. Now, granted, this is also like Reagan hasn't come in and like and made the rule that said, hey, you can make cartoons, toy commercials, that's fine. You know?
Yeah.
So like we don't have official Spider-Woman toys. Or official, like we have some Mego Spider-Man toys. And then we got the generic spinner rack toys, Spider-Man with the parachute. You know what I mean? Maybe a Spider-Woman with a parachute.
Yeah,
Or
right,
like-
right,
Or like Spider-Man or Spider-Woman flashlight gun. You know what I mean?
right.
So like you would get stuff like that, but like there was no true toy line.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not getting New Mara as a figure from this episode.
Right.
Right. Right. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. No. You could just paint a Darth Vader blue and put Leia's head on it. Like that's really all you can.
Honestly, that would kind of work. And if you have a spare Darth Vader, you know, you've got another villain from the show. So
Yes.
Yeah.
And this series, and last thing before we get to the episode, the thing about this series that gets me the most is that 3 times they go in on the Star Wars ticket.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Dude.
whether it be hold on, I got the list of episodes right here. So I was like, I'll be damned if I forget this. But like yeah, Invasion of the Black Hole, you know, you get Pig Vader.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? You get Pig
The whole
Vader.
lightsaber battle in that episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Spider-Woman's ever-changing power set.
Oh,
We do
yeah.
all these different things. We call this advancing the story, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So you get Pig Vader in Invasion of the Black Hole. You get Crime and Time. You get the generic Wookiees, who I call cookies. And then in the episode that we're going to talk about today, A Deadly Dream, you know, you get Vader Lady Sleep.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
And so like it's great. Like I love it. I love it.
It is really funny that if you did need to make your own custom Spider-Woman figures, you could just start taking some Star Wars figures from your sibling. You know, like you could cover quite a bit with just that.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a fun show. It's so bonkers. We've had such an amazing time covering it. Because even when it missteps in like weird, big swing, international, time travel-y, whatever types of ways.
Yeah.
You know? So it's always fun, even when it's doing something weird. I love that you came up with the 60s show because it meant you were ready for anything by the time you got to talk about or watch Spider-Woman.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And like, I tried to rewatch the 60s Spider-Man. And I'm like, yo, man, like all this stuff is like an acid trip.
Yeah.
And like, so me now, I'm like, you know what? I appreciate it for its time. But I was like, I can't watch this, man. I was like,
yeah. Spider-Woman's a beautiful, happy medium where like you can follow the story, but there's still wacky antics, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it still gets it still gets surreal, but definitely not as acid trippy as the 60s show for sure.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
All right, well, the episode we are talking about today is Spider-Woman Season 1, Episode 16, the series finale, A Deadly Dream.
It's incredible.
Whatever it is, it's been buried in the Arctic ice for 1,000 years.
What on earth? General, over here.
What is it, soldier?
Look.
Oh, no. We've got to report this to Washington.
Sure hope this works.
Excuse me, but isn't what you're doing illegal?
Spider-Woman.
At your service. And here's my calling card.
She's coming too.
You guys better have a good explanation for this.
I apologize for the way we got you here, Spider-Woman, but this is an emergency. The Army has just uncovered a frozen space being near the North Pole. Washington feels it's too important for them to handle. We've got to get it to a secret government laboratory without anyone knowing. The President has asked that you personally seize the space being away from the Army.
The president? How could a humble little super spider like me turn him down?
Excellent. My task is almost done.
Too bad you'll never get a chance to finish it.
I've been waiting for you, Earthling. Once I put you to sleep, the entire world will be in my domain. The dream world.
The synopsis for IMDb for this episode is: an alien threatens the world with her sleep-inducing powers. The original air date was January 3rd, 1980, so the show ended right as the new decade started, sadly. As always, it's credited to writer Jeffrey Scott.
Yeah, and we get one major character introduced here, the final Spider-Woman 1979 villain, Namara. And Derek, you found some interesting info about the voice actor for Namara.
Yeah, because, this show doesn't actually credit who says who. They just has the, who is who, because they just have the big title card with every name on there.
Right.
But by process of elimination, it seems like it's Karen Michonne who voices Namara. Mostly because she's the only other woman that's ever credited on the show. She did lots of television guest appearances through the 70s and 80s. She mostly would only appear on one or two episodes of something. So she's not a very well-known actress. But she would appear on stuff like Columbo and the Rockford Files and Barnaby Jones. So stuff that people do know. So you might still recognize her if you're familiar with shows of that era. The only regular TV roles that she had were being additional voices on Spider-Woman.
Of course.
And then also this show called The Runaways, no relation to Marvel Comics, where she starred alongside a huge-haired Michael Biehn, young Michael Biehn before he got big. Because I was curious, because I was there's no way to be 100% certain if I got the right actor. So I did watch a little bit of the Runaways pilot on YouTube. Wow. And it does. I am 99% certain that it's her, because it does sound like the same voice. Because this is definitely not Joan Van Ark doing Namara. So I'm pretty sure that's who voices her.
I think that was a good deduction and quite the commitment to go watch the pilot of The Runaways.
Once I figured out that Michael Biehn was in it, I was I have to see a little bit of this. And I watched 3 minutes of it, so it was fine.
Yeah, you got the picture.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's get into what happens in this episode. It opens with the U.S. Army discovering and excavating some sort of spacecraft at the North Pole, of course. And when they notice a figure inside the craft, the general says they need to notify Washington right away.
Okay. So when hey, keep the room cool, because we have this person in ice, and you see the shadow, and you also see the shadow of her hair.
Yeah.
And I'm man, I know her ends are just awful. But
1,000 years.
Yeah,
1,000 years.
1,000 years. I'm those ends got to be frayed, dog. But at the same time, the general's hey, keep the room cold, man, because we have to keep this on ice until we figure out what this is. And literally 10 seconds later, soldiers in there was man, it's cold. Let me turn up the heat a little bit. Did you not hear what the general said? But the soldier's listen, I have to advance the plot, so let's turn on the heat. And I was just oh my God.
That shit cracks me up, though. It was so military.
Funny. The most, the military does not look good in this episode, ultimately, at all.
No. But there's something that kills me about, the guy in charge being your one job here is to make sure nothing happens to this solid block of ice. And the moment he's gone, so good. So good.
Yeah. Yeah,
right.
So funny.
I literally, the moment that ice was melted, I just started singing, "You about to lose your job."
Yeah. Your literal one job was to not melt the ice.
Right.
The one thing that will melt the ice.
Yeah.
It's so funny. We cut across town, or not across town, across the world, I guess, where Spider-Woman is stopping a jewel thief, which actually struck me because she like usually doesn't ever stop like burglars in this show.
Right.
She's usually doing like world fairing, like fighting monsters and aliens. So it was actually weird to see her like stopping a jewel thief. I'm like, this feels too small for you, actually.
Yeah, she's not really a street level hero, like from the jump.
No.
And she's tussling with some people, and they're holding her by her arms, and like she's just like waggling her arms back and forth, and I'm just like, now wait a minute. And I was like, now I swear in other Spider-Woman cartoons I've seen some strength from you. Like I'm like, this is just weird.
Everything about this whole situation is weird, right? Because she's like stopping the jewel thief, and then these dudes in trench coats come in, and there's that, right? They shouldn't be able to just grab her. But then like we end up finding out it's all a ploy, but in this moment, they're like grabbing her, and then this thief like grabs some sort of weapon and like blasts her with it, which knocks her out.
Right.
And they like fully kidnap her and throw her into a car, only for us to then learn when she wakes up that they're federal agents, and this kidnapping was all just to give her a message from the president, which is wild.
Yeah. Like,
why'd they do all that?
Right. It's just like, you just could have said, hey, we're with the CIM, and the president's got a message for you and whatnot. And so then internally I'm like, okay, is this CIM like a shady group pretending to be part of the United States government?
I thought that the whole time. I kept waiting for the moment where it was like, oops, Spider-Woman helped the bad guy.
Right, because it comes off that way. Because
it does.
Like, in the next part, Spider-Woman goes to the base where they found the alien in the spaceship, and and she ends up capturing is it Numara? Umar ends up capturing her, and they're like she's
pretty quickly.
Pretty quick. Yes, very very quick after Lady Vader sleep knocked out all those people and put them to sleep. And then Spider-Woman comes in and does her little thing, and then just takes her and like, she's getting away with blah blah blah. She's still blah blah. I was like, no, wait a minute. And I was like, no, hold on.
Yeah, it's really like she literally just like basically it's this whole, like you're saying, it's like a powerful Darth Vader alien lady who can put people to sleep just by like putting at him. And Spider-Woman's just like, I'm just gonna dump some water on you, and it freezes her instantly. Like it's really, which is really interesting because then later in the episode she's like kind of formidable, but then she also isn't very formidable at the very very end. So it's sort of hard to tell how you're supposed to take the power level of this lady.
Dangerous to think about power levels in 1979.
I know. Yeah. Also, with her design, I know, she's Darth Vader, and obviously it's like sexy lady Darth Vader with the cape and then with just like a wig on, basically. Mm-hmm. But I also feel like her head is very like Battlestar Galactica Cylon too.
Yeah.
It's like
with
very
like
that.
the sort of slit visor thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Except they also animate the vent of her mouth when she talks, which I find really, really funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I kept expecting to hear some auto-tune come out of that every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be a funny thing to just do to this. Like, leave the whole episode exactly the same, but just auto-tune Numara the whole time.
Oh my God. Yeah. I like her performance as Numara, though, as like just the, big bad lady. Like, which, now that I think about it, had we ever seen a female villain the entire run of this show? I mean, the Amazon episode had like a bunch of Amazon ladies in it, but like a super villain that was
I don't think
villain.
As like a featured villain, right? In the same way that like the Majini would be, or the I'm forgetting his name already, but the time traveling guy in the Wookiee episode.
Yeah, and there's also like the Spider Queen, if I recall, like that was the episode before or something.
So the episode before, it's a male villain, and he makes Spider-Woman his Spider.
Yeah, that got me. Yeah, that got me for sure. I was like, I can't wait to meet the Spider Queen. She sounds rad, and it was Jessica.
Nope. Boo.
Right? They lied to us in the title. But yeah, I don't know that there are a ton of, if any, sort of featured female villains in this show. But this is another one. I don't know if I'm immediately adding her to the pantheon of one-off villains in animated shows, but she almost needs a place just because she is like the only female villain for Jessica Drew. Yeah. Her plot's kind of odd. Like, she just sort of wakes up after 1,000 years and is like, I'm going to put everybody on Earth to sleep. Like, that's my goal here.
Yeah, and I'll control you in my dream world. Again.
It's really...
What's she trying to do in there?
Yeah. I mean, they don't exactly delve into her motivations in this at all. But, you know.
Look, Rita woke up and knew exactly what she wanted, so why am I questioning Namara?
That's true. You know? That's true. That's true, actually. But yeah, I mean, she's like bizarrely easy to beat right here. She just gets frozen. Spider-Woman takes her on this jet that she steals. Mm-hmm. The army starts shooting lasers out of their tank at her.
Yes. And the cool thing about that is that when the army's trying to shoot down Spider-Woman, is that when you look at the tank and the way they do the animation, it's very Johnny Quest season 1-ish.
Oh,
it has the same animation vibe of like Johnny Quest season 1 with like, you know, you've got the bang flash, the, you know, the shake of the screen.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And it really,
so
it has like Johnny Quest type vibes. And like sometimes in this episode, there are like a lot of things that really have like the old Johnny Quest animation style in it. Now I know like this was a DePatie Freeling co-production with Marvel. You know, so like, and they have their particular styles too, but like it really gave that scene right there really gave like Johnny Quest vibes through and through.
Sure.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, there's definitely, you can definitely see comparisons to like what Hanna-Barbera action cartoons were doing around this time too. That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this, I mean, this show pulls inspiration pretty directly from other stuff. And because it's Spider-Woman, I feel like they can get away with a little more just defining whatever her world looks like, whatever her action looks like. So I think it makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense
It's
to
like
me.
like comic book wise, like the history isn't really there, you know, at this period of time. Like it's not really there. And also at the same time, you know, this is 1979, you know, which means they probably started making these episodes either in like late 78. And like, we're not looking at cartoons back then the way we look at cartoons now, you know, where we have like you know, a lot of times intricate plot points, you know, continuing storylines that go down the way and, you know, and plot points that actually connect the dots. This is just more of, hey, will this make the kids shut up for 22 minutes? Okay, go.
Action, flashing lights, fun sound effects. Yeah, for sure.
And like, I really think that like a lot of people don't really understand how big of a deal the Spider-Woman cartoon is, for the simple fact, for that period of time, like it was Wonder Woman, Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
You know, yes, and the Bionic Woman. Okay, like that's really it. You know, like that's really it. So you got two live action superheroes and an animated superhero, but like, so like something like that is kind of like, especially, so I personally feel that Spider-Woman is groundbreaking in the fact that you have a character in Jessica Drew who runs Justice Magazine.
That part,
you know, like, and they have like that special copter jet thingamabob. You know, by the way, and pardon me, all the listeners that listen to this, fuck Jeff.
Thank you.
God,
he's the worst, right?
He's the absolute worst motherfucker. I swear. Like,
I'm so glad everyone we talk to about this show hates Jeff.
I'm like, Jessica, will you just please beat his ass? I will not complain. You know, I'm like, he puts the little boy in jeopardy every single fucking episode. How? Like, I'm like, Jessica, I know you got a job to do, and I know you feel like if the little boy goes with Jeff, like, you know, then you could go turn to Spider-Woman. But like, there comes a point where you just gotta be like, you know what? I'm gonna take you home, and Jeff, you go ahead and do what you want to do. Get your camera that you always lose and always forget, and then I'll go turn to Spider-Woman and do my thing. But I'm just like, anytime that little boy, and I apologize for forgetting his name,
Billy, boy.
Yeah. And it's just like every time Billy has to correct Jeff, and like I just really want Billy to say, "You are truly a dumbass."
Yeah.
Honestly, if Billy was alone and Jeff wasn't in the picture, I think he's competent enough that he would do more and survive more easily than he would with Jeff there.
Yes.
Jeff causes them problems most of the time.
Every single time. Yeah. Like that's his only job. I mean, like, like if he got promotions off of that, you know, I'm like, he would be a CEO right now. Like that's all he does is cause problems.
Yep.
You know, and I'm like, yo, like Snarf wasn't that annoying. Slimer wasn't that annoying. Okay? Even when the Real Ghostbusters became Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters, which I thought was true massive overkill, Slimer still wasn't as annoying as Jeff is. Like, he is the freaking worst. Like, the worst.
He's bad.
But, oh my God. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
It's okay.
That's all welcome here. From the jump, we were like, this Jeff guy is suspicious. We don't like him.
Yeah.
And he only gets worse. Our theory, honestly, is that Billy has known that Jessica is Spider-Woman the whole time. So he's there to mitigate even more problems that would be caused if Jeff found out, right? So we think highly of Billy. We think Billy's got it all together and Jeff is just the worst.
Right.
Just truly don't like how did Jeff, like, who did Jeff blackmail to get this job and not be able to be fired from this job? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Yeah, what dirt could he possibly have?
Because like, he finds out that like the army, that Spider-Woman took, Numara from the army, and is like, and Spider-Woman's a criminal. We need to go take pictures, and we need to go find blah, 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 blah.
How many times has she saved his ass for the entire show? And he's immediately
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's an idiot. I was so mad when he's talking about that army thing and he's like, wow, I guess she's a villain after all. I guess, we should let everybody know that she's terrible. And says if he could get his hands on her, he'd teach her a thing or two. Shut the fuck up, Jeff.
Like, Jeff ain't teaching nobody shit, okay?
Right?
Let's keep it 100. He's not teaching anybody anything. And he's just like, I'll fly the copter. It'll be fine. And Jessica's like, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, oh, no, we'll be fine. The little, Billy can come too. We'll put his life in danger. It's no problem. Let's go.
Yeah. The only saving grace I think about the bit of him like literally threatening to like beat a woman is like Jessica's internal monologue is just like, I'm sure you would, Jeff.
Sure you
like
will.
it doesn't even register with her as anything remotely serious.
No, not in the damn slightest. Oh, terrible.
Yeah, I have a question that I can't imagine either one of you will have an answer for.
Okay.
But why can't the army know that she's involved? Why are the feds so determined for no one to know that this is happening?
See, and this is the problem with the story, because we don't know if CIM is actually evil or not.
Well, that's why I thought they were evil the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like they were leading to like dropping hints of a reveal, and then the reveal never happens. And I'm like, were you writing it and then just like forgot to write that scene, or like got cut at the last minute and you ran out of time? Like, because many things would make way more sense if they were just an evil villain organization.
Yeah.
Like, it would make so much sense.
Right, but they say they work for Uncle Sam, and the part, and they're here to do this thing, and come to find out they're like, oh, we can control this Numara. Look, we got these lasers that that'll hold her in place, and we're gonna learn more about her. We're gonna get all this power. And Numara's like, listen, do you see my hairstyle? My hairstyle reflects lasers. Okay, it reflects lasers. So I'm gonna get up now, and I'm gonna put all y'all to sleep. And I was just,
it is wild that they thought they could just melt her again, and there would be no problem. Why can't they study her in the ice?
Or like bring her into a facility that has restraints and more people around first. Like, are they still literally like on their plane or whatever when they do this? Or am I wrong about that?
And would they not know that she's been putting people to sleep? Could they cover her face or something?
Because I'm sure they heard. I'm sure they heard from like the army. Hey, this lady put some folks to sleep. Yeah, like cover. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Cover her face. Put like a paper bag over her head or something. Like, it doesn't take much, Like, because I literally, in all seriousness, I was expecting the Spider-Woman says, "Oh, I surrender. You can shoot me with your sleep beam," and then she pulls out a mirror.
I mean,
it's giving Medusa for sure. Yeah.
Like I was sincerely waiting for that moment where we get the sleep beam reflection off the mirror and knock out Numara, episode over. You know, and it does not end that way. And we're still like, we're way
well, no, it's weird because I mean, I think this episode is kind of not alone in this, but kind of rare in these three cartoons that are happening at this time to have the villain be quote resolved halfway through the episode. We've seen it before, and usually it means there's something else going on. And so how can you not be thinking of those things halfway through the episode, you know, trying to figure it out, because it kind of becomes a mystery at that point. But yeah, it just kind of ends up being, oops, we thought we did it, so let's do it again because we didn't. So
Yeah. It's just like, yo, everything is in service just to move the story along, you know. And but you know, but once again, it's old school cartoons. Like I, you know, like you know, like I don't expect like, you know, J.R.R. Tolkien storytelling in an episode of Spider-Man. You know, I would like it if some things actually made some form of sense. Like, especially
don't
when you're
contradict yourself at the very least.
right. And we're always dealing with Spider-Woman's ever-changing power set. Because the thing that got me when she fought Numara the first time, I'm like, why are you shooting webs? You have a venom blast. Knock her out with the venom blast. Like,
oh my God, that's so true.
She knows it later.
Right? See? Like,
but I mean, that's exactly it though, right? The powers are constantly changing. I mean, we see it in this episode alone a couple times. And it's always, I mean, it's funny when she's like, I guess I'll use my shallow spider breathing or my super spider hearing. In this case, it's like she's in a helicopter plunging towards the earth and she's like, good thing I have spider powers. I can resist her sleep ray. Like, yes, you can.
Because you're right. They go on another dumb Jeff decision. I think you mentioned is like they find out that this alien who's been melted out of Rice Tomb has escaped, just is walking into streets all over the world ? And putting people to sleep like en masse. And Jeff's like, and then they find out through like a news report when she puts the actual news anchor to sleep on screen on live television.
Screaming.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
The moment that happened, I just like dropped my head and my head hit the desk. And I just said, I cannot believe. First off, the newscaster from a certain angle, he looked like that dude from the History Channel alien show. The meme is like aliens. Like he had that hairstyle like that. And then when he turned and he paused for a second and he got blasted and he fell asleep. Like my head hit the desk. I laughed so hard.
This episode doesn't have like a very clear narrative the whole time, but it has jokes. It is a very funny episode.
It's a really funny episode.
Like on purpose.
They're like, listen, this is the last episode. We give zero fucks.
Right,
exactly.
Right.
You know.
Like, once they see that news report, so it's like, then obviously she's in our city. So Jeff's first instinct, knowing that this lady is putting everyone to sleep by looking at them, is, well, of course we can safely ride in a helicopter, a thing where if you fell asleep while you were in, you would immediately die in. Like,
and he's like, hey, let's get closer so we can get some pictures. I'm like, motherfucker, don't. I'm like, oh God, right.
He's so stupid.
The amount of cursing I was doing at my screen while watching this, and I was just like, oh my God. I'm like, I sincerely hope that Jeff never made it to the comics, and if he did, I really hope somebody beat his ass.
Oh God. It would be, that would be such a funny thing for like a writer or an artist to do, just to like throw Jeff in there in a situation when he otherwise probably never appears, just to get beat up by a bad guy or something. That'd be great.
It
would be really funny.
Just like always the absolute worst decision. I mean, worse decision making than white people in horror movies.
Truly.
Okay?
Literally running, and he's like he's literally just a photographer. He's not even trying to save the day or whatever.
Right.
He's just trying to get close to the villains to take pictures of them. And it's like, so you're putting your boss and her nephew in danger for your pictures?
He's not even a good employee. She told him not to do that.
Yeah.
Like it's her freaking paper. She's in charge, and like, I don't think this is a good idea. If your boss says I don't think it's a good idea, then you don't do it. Or guess what? You go do it by yourself, motherfucker, because nobody else is coming with you. You know, like, that's it. No, but Jeff is like, hey man, this is a family affair. Everybody come along for this ride and die with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which, Jeff's gonna Jeff.
Yeah.
I mean, the there are some cool things that kind of happen as a result of this. I mean, no credit to Jeff. You get the cool sort of like plunging towards the earth thing. This show likes to play with like the tension of like, will they hit the ground or not? They never do, but they'll play with it. Also, because Billy and Jeff are asleep in the helicopter, she just transforms right there in the helicopter with them and doesn't have to do like a weird jump out of the helicopter or like make an excuse about research or whatever. She's just like, oh, great, here we go. Everyone's asleep. No one will see me, you know? And then we sort of get kind of how Namara's powers work-ish, because Namara insists, okay, Spider-Woman, you cannot resist the sleep powers for very long, and when you finally fall asleep, I'll see you there, and I will destroy you. Which tells Spider-Woman, like, oh, okay, I can fight her there, too. So if I can fight her there, too, and I'm going to fall asleep anyway, like, let's make a nice little web hammock and get comfy, you know?
She's like, she's not only Space Lady Vader Cylon. She's also Space Lady Vader Cylon Freddy Krueger.
Exactly.
Right. Oh my God.
And you know what, Shawn? You just mentioned it. Jessica meets Freddy Krueger and says, what if I fall asleep on purpose?
There you go. There you go.
She's not making good choices.
No, not making good choices at all. You know, she made that. I laughed so hard when she's like, yeah, I'm just going to make this comfy hammock in the middle of the street with 2 light poles, and I'm taking a nap. You know, everybody else taking a nap. I might as well too. And like, and the thing is, didn't like internally, like me, you know, being who I am now, and even as a child, I know as a child, I would have said the same thing. I'm like, why didn't you just go home and go to bed? Like, your bed's comfortable. Like
right?
Why are you sleeping in a hammock? I'm sure your house isn't
in the middle of the street.
Here. Like, but you're gonna sleep in between 2 light poles in the middle of the street. Oh, okay. All right. You know what? Never mind. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Although, you know, I guess if I could make webs, maybe I would take every opportunity to make a hammock out of my web powers. Maybe, you know,
I would be doing the dumbest shit with webbing. My favorite thing is a web
true.
parachute, and we all know that wouldn't actually work. So I'd be dead immediately.
Yeah.
Like I can't really blame her for the web hammock. I guess when I think about it, it's that image is so funny though.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yes.
Really good.
It's great. Like, I absolutely love everything about it. Like, and once again, this is really fun thing about these cartoons. It's just like, yo, just go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, totally.
Yeah,
you have to like give yourself to the story for sure.
The fun of it is how unpredictable it is because it is just so absurd.
Oh,
it's not following like narrative reasoning most of the time.
Dude,
no doubt.
I don't know if you remember this episode at all, Shawn, because I don't know why people necessarily would, because everything about it that's cool is like at the very, very end. But there's like an Olympics episode, and the whole thing is that there's like a tiny guy inside of a regular sized guy who was a robot the whole time, and the show never gives you any indication of that. You just have to be there.
And there's no reason why
for the
either.
moment.
It's just it's just incredible shit that they just pull sometimes.
Like
unabashedly.
Somebody was like, "This is the progenitor to Peter Dinklage." Got it. Let's go. Just like started scripting out the idea, and like I love that episode. I absolutely love that episode because once again, it makes absolutely no sense at all.
Yeah.
No sense. Every turn of it makes no sense.
Yeah, stuff just happens after other stuff happens.
And is just a surreal fever dream for no reason, and it's just done. So wild. I love it so much. This show rules.
Exactly. Anyone who listens to us talk about this and doesn't watch the show is the dumbest. Like, it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Yo, I need Disney to greenlight Spider-Woman 79.
Dude.
Seriously.
Especially if they really embrace the absurdity of it. Don't take it seriously. X-Men 97 was serious and we love it, but not Spider-Woman. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not allowed to make sense.
Right.
No, just have fun with it. Just have fun with it. Like, I'm not saying it has to get to the absurdity levels of Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
No.
Although Spider-Woman sometimes does go to the absurd levels of Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. But like, I think it would just be a fun way to experiment with storytelling.
I think so.
Yeah, totally.
So yeah, I think that'd be a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like stream of consciousness screenwriting.
Yeah. Sometimes it feels like that.
Does feel like it, yeah.
I wrote this whole episode off of 2 whole weed brownies.
Yeah, right.
I mean, naturally, honestly.
Yeah, whatever you need to write more Spider-Woman, you do it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, in the dream world, Jeff and Billy are there. They very quickly are sort of like, I bet we're in a dream, which surprised me that they just like clock that instantly. I also have a lot of questions for this because it's like the entire world's asleep right now. Where is everyone else? Why are Jeff and Billy just alone here in a swamp? I don't get that. I don't know. They're in a swamp. It's a shark nightmare because I guess Billy doesn't like sharks. So a shark starts chasing them in this like 3-foot swamp water. But it's a dream. It doesn't have to make sense.
It's a dream, yeah.
My favorite part about this though is that like Jeff just bolts and gets so fucking far ahead of Billy.
Yes. Like
no care in the world for this child.
No, not a single one. Like, I mean, took off like Usain Bolt. Like, I was like, see, Jeff, that's why everybody hates you, man. Like, everybody hates you. And the weird thing about that sequence is, and maybe like my eyes were playing tricks on me, but like there's a part in that scene where they're both running and they're pretty close, and it looks like they're running on solid ground. And then it cuts, and then like come to find out, no, they're actually in the water. And Billy's like, I can't catch up, I'm stuck. And literally, it's just somebody like took the image of Billy and just shoved it behind a tree, and closed the tree over top of it, like, hey, you can't move, bud. And and plus we have the Jaws motif, of course. And like I'm like, yo, just pass Billy and go eat Jeff. That's all you got.
Truly, please.
Yeah.
Please.
We're all wanting it. We're all hoping for it.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So I guess Numara is trying to just like murder people in the dream world, and that's how she's taking over the world.
Yeah, I wonder, does she just think people will take care of themselves essentially? Like, is it a weird twisted thing where it's like, I'm not killing anybody, I'm just putting them to sleep. Their nightmares are killing them, you know? Like,
right.
Well, I want to know more about you, Numara. What's going on there?
Yeah, like, does this make you more powerful, or like, does this, what does this do for you?
Interesting.
That would be such a that's like such a like Sentai Toku like Kamen Rider-y plot where it's like I put people to sleep, and the more their nightmares grow, the stronger I get.
Yeah.
Yes.
Feed on their fear or something.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that makes perfect sense. Like that makes sense. Like I can accept that for like, the plot. Do they do that for this episode? Of course not. No. We don't have time for that. We don't
But
have
I'm
time
choosing to believe. I'm accepting this headcanon you've put out there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, because like to me, like that's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. Because otherwise, I'm like, no, wait a minute. I'm like, you putting everybody to sleep. I'm like, do you have to eat? Do you need like are there things that you're going to need that like human beings have to make for you? Because you're putting everybody to sleep, and otherwise you're gonna have to do it yourself. So I'm like, listen, like you're gonna have to go make your own hamburger, but then again, you're gonna have to kill the cow. You're gonna put the cow to sleep and then have the cow die. Like, see, these are the things I think about.
You build worlds, don't you?
Oh yes. My God.
Yes. Oh,
truly
God.
though.
I love this cartoon so much.
It's
right?
So good. It's so good. It is really funny though that like, I mean, as absurd as this show usually like always is, usually the villain will at least like come out and say like, my plan is X, even if it's as simple as I'm going to do this to take over the world. It is really funny that Numara never says anything about why she's doing what she's doing or why she's doing it. Not even, I don't need an in-depth motivation, obviously. If she's just trying to take over the world, that's fine. It truly is like, how are you getting from point A to point B with your plan? And it does make you wonder, because you find out in the end that she was just on a prison ship or whatever. Like, maybe she is just a psychopath and there is no plan. Right. She is just causing chaos and people are just going to die from whatever she's doing because she's just having fun putting people to sleep and having them die.
Maybe. I mean, she gets to go into the dream world and like witness it all. So maybe she's just sick, you know?
Like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, like her whole MO is 2 words. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Kinda,
yeah.
Like that's it. See, like, and that's like the one, like another cool thing about the story is that like she does not care. She will put the entire world to sleep as long as it makes her feel powerful because she can control everybody's dreams and whatnot. Like, there are fantastic things in here. It's just the way that it gets delivered to you that you constantly just question it every single scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love this conversation because now my wheels are turning of how you could I love to think of how you could take one of these single villains that never appears again and bring them into a comic now and make them make sense.
Yes.
And there are so many wheels turning now for Numara. So many.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like it's like I really do think that character Numara is very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally
Because
agree.
like the thing about the Patty Freeling, Spider-Man and Spider-Woman is that like they created a lot of original characters.
And I love them.
And I enjoy
Yeah.
them. Like, and don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, like it was cool watching an episode of Spider-Man where the Red Skull and Captain America show up
Yeah.
in an episode that is still socially relevant to this day. I don't want to give it away, but like if you got Disney Plus, watch it. It's worth your time. And it
Yeah.
is beautifully animated. I don't know what Japanese studio they got to do that one, but they knocked that out the damn park. Anyway, but what I'm trying to but like the whole thing is that dang it, I done lost my train of thought. But no, like I really think the original created villains for both of these series are just a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like, even if
Yeah.
I never got to see them in a comic, like
Yeah.
they give me so much in 22 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
truly.
because they're being created for the first time, because they have 22 minutes typically to like tell their story, they end up being these sort of like perfectly distilled villains that don't come with quite as much baggage or history or anything like that. Like they can truly just be like, I'm the guy that shoots wax and wants a really cool wax museum that's also kind of fucked up. Sure.
Yes.
All right, why not? You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I love all the weird one-time villains from these cartoons. They're my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So good. So good. But yeah, I mean, with this one, Spider-Woman obviously shows up when she falls asleep, somehow ends up with Jeff and Billy. I don't know how dream logic works, but she's there. She saves Billy and then just sets off to find Numara, who is just chilling in a castle. I love
Yes,
that.
dude.
What a queen, literally.
So good. Yeah, I like that Jessica like goes through all these environments and then it's like, but here's the castle on the hill. That's probably it. But also, okay, here's the thing, right? Because she ends up finding Numara in the castle. And Numara is like, this isn't my nightmare, it's your nightmare. So, get ready for that. And then like wild shit starts happening. Like feral versions of Billy and Jeff show up. There's a whole battle and everything. Spider-Woman ends up like defeating Numara, but then it's revealed that Numara can't be defeated in the dream world in the first place. And all of it was Jessica's psyche, right? So was she ever in a castle? Is she ever in a castle? Was the castle ever in the dream world? Or did Jessica just expect to find her there? And so she did.
I thought Jessica just expected to find her there because like that was the only train of logic.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially when she said like, you're not in my dream, you're in your dream. I was just like, wait a minute. I was like, hold on. Time. Like you've been knocking folks out for like the last 20 something minutes.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me that this isn't your world, it's Jessica's world. And I'm like, well, if it's Jessica's world, why in the hell did I see a scene where Billy and Jeff was getting chased by Jaws? Like it's like, oh my god, like and that's where like all the logic breaks. Like
the dream world is a series of overlapping
There you go.
dreams based on who you know or don't know, right? So
like,
Jessica can't end up overlapping with someone she doesn't know, but she could overlap with Billy and Jeff and then could separately overlap with, villain from, a couple episodes ago.
Okay, I like this. I love that. Okay, cool.
So it creates sort of an infinite world, but you only can access what you are connected to.
Right. And it's not a physical space, so it's all it's just sort of like if you want to cross over, you want to cross over enough, you can cross over from sort of one person's sort of dream space to another person's.
It's like dream logic too, where like you're in a room of the house you grew up in, and then you're in your high school. So
I think they nailed it actually. I mean, there's like this,
perfect,
there's like
no
Inception,
notes,
this
iconic.
Like there's like Inception, same level. They've all they nailed it.
Waiting for somebody to spin a little dreidel and walk away at the end of the episode.
Leave us in mystery on the last episode of the series. It's genius, actually.
Maybe Jessica is still dreaming.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan stole it all.
She never woke up.
It is wild, though, this realization that Numara wasn't there. Because then I'm like confused all over again. And what's wild is the solution. And I don't really know how Jessica figures this out on her own, but she's like, oh, well, if I can't defeat her here, I guess I do have to defeat her in the in the real world. So let me wake myself up with a real big venom blast real quick and then go find her because she's probably asleep. I don't know why she would assume that.
Right. From.
I don't know. I guess if you only have 2 points of data, you're working with that.
Hey,
It's also
2 points a day is just a straight line. This whole episode's a straight line.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Like Pong.
No, that's so true, but it really is so much back and forth. It's like Nomara's unfrozen. Nomara's frozen. Now she's unfrozen. Now she's frozen again. Now she's unfrozen again. Spider-Woman is awake. Now she's asleep. Now she's awake again. Like, yeah. And also, it is just kind of like I guess you have to take it as just like, Spider-Woman came up with a plan and figured out the plan was wrong, and now she has a different plan. But it is very funny that it's sort of like her second plan is it's sort of like, well, I know where Nomara's spaceship is, so obviously I'm just going to go there. But I'm like, why didn't you just do that in the first place? Why did you concoct the idea of going to sleep and fighting her in the dream world when you've beaten her once? You froze her very easily once before.
Yeah.
You could just go back to the spaceship and freeze her again, even if she thought she was awake. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and not only that, but like, why wake yourself up by like, shooting the venom blast to shoot the hammock, hit the ground, give yourself a concussion, and be like, you know what? It's time to go. It's time to go find the spaceship. Let's go. And I'm just like, no,
She's fine.
She could have knocked herself into a coma and then just been stuck in the dream space forever.
Right?
Oh, my
You know what? You've convinced me the hammock was actually a really terrible idea. You should be lying on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh. Wow. Okay, now I'm just thinking of how this could work, which means I have to think of all the ways it doesn't work. Why does Nomara need to be asleep at all? Like, why would she make herself vulnerable that way?
Right. I don't know. It like, that's the thing. Like, it's once again with with these cartoons, it's like it's more of a thing of, it would rather have you, whether you're a child or an adult, continue to ask questions, and rather than it answer questions for you.
Sure.
That's actually,
Let the imagination
gonna
run
keep
wild.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe she can only recharge her powers if she's asleep. She's got to be able to witness the nightmares.
Yeah.
But also, if she is just, a mean psychopath who wants to just cause horror for people, then
she's just
it's not a planned thing.
Yeah.
She's just like, I put everyone to sleep. I'm bored now, so I'm going to go to sleep and just fuck with people.
Yeah,
or watch them.
Yeah.
Watch their nightmares, Like, it could just be as simple as that. She's just trying to have a fun time.
Yeah. That could be all it is.
I don't know. We have no idea.
Yeah, you asked earlier, Shawn, why she doesn't just use her venom blast, and I guess the knock of the head to the concrete reminded her she had it, because the moment she confronts Nomara again, she's like, oh, okay, I know exactly what to do. 1-2 punch. This time I'll use my venom blast.
Right.
Fully successful.
God.
Yes.
So
like,
funny.
I literally screamed like during my lunch break in my office. I was like, yes,
You remembered.
Like, oh my God. I was like, okay. But knocks her out, right?
Yeah.
And the thing that cracks me up the most is that because it's Spider-Woman, she's like, well, let me just push a couple of these buttons right here. We'll get to the root of the problem in spaceship.
Pushes the button number 7 for some reason.
Learns no lessons from the time travel episode where she nearly was erased from existence in the Big Bang.
Right.
No lessons. No lessons learned.
Zero. She's like, I'm just gonna hit all these buttons and let's see what happens. And then like this hologram comes out. It's like, hey, listen,
this kills
sorry about this, y'all. Like, this woman, she's not really, she's got problems, and like, we put her on this ship, and yeah, I'm sorry that she broke out, but don't worry, we'll take care of her now. So thank you. And I was like, this was such a Poochie, I have to leave, my home planet needs me. Okay. And like,
where is she going after this? Like, where is the ship going?
They're gonna just drop her on another planet and hope for the best.
Cause more chaos somewhere else.
Because they can control that whole ship remotely. He flies that ship right out of there from wherever he's at.
Because I thought it was like, oh, this is like a message that they've left or something for anyone who finds it. But then he starts answering her questions, and I'm like, oh wait, no, this is a live video call that's happening right now. They are on another planet somewhere, just listening and manually, currently in the current moment, controlling everything that's happening.
Yeah.
They knew where she was. They knew what they did.
Exactly. It's like they had one of them, like, tiles, like somewhere like in her suit so they could just keep track. It's just like, oh look, man, my Apple Watch says that she's on Earth. Oh, she's okay.
Yeah.
It's no problem. It's fine. Ain't nothing to worry about. And then they're like, oh no, we'll just take her. And the thing is, the ship takes off, goes in outer space, but then they pull the camera back, and so like you see the ship, but like it just looks like a flame. I'm like, wait a minute, did the ship catch on fire? Did they just burn this woman to death? Like,
executed her?
Like, what
well,
is going
ice didn't
on
work, so
Right. Exactly. See, I'm just like, oh my God, like what is going on here? Like,
yeah.
Jesus.
that did really crack me up though. The moment he's just sort of like, oh, you know what, I got this. I was like, what do you mean?
Like, you could have did this 20 minutes ago.
That's why I think Korotan is the villain. I think he's really the
Yeah.
villain. I think he's dropping the ship on planet to planet and just hoping for the best.
Really, the villain is the prison industrial complex.
There you
There
go.
you go. There you
Not
go.
addressing any actual issues. Not doing anything productive.
I'm
Damn.
gonna make this your problem. Here you
Right?
go.
Right? Wow. What a serious finale.
Yeah.
That was the moral of Spider-Woman the whole time.
Oh
Damn.
my God.
Damn.
What a show.
We get a lovely girl boss gaslight moment here because Jeff and Billy wake up panicked because the last thing they remember was Namara putting everyone to sleep and saying she was going to destroy the world, basically.
Yeah.
And Jessica, I guess, fake wakes up because she's back in the helicopter with them and is like, I think you might have just dreamed that. And then points at people out the window who are just like smiling and waving and then goes back to
creepy.
sleep. Like, Jeff, you made that all up. None of that happened. That happened, Jessica.
It's
Yes.
so funny.
This really happened. This was a thing. I'm like, but it's just like, you know what? I'm sure if like for Jessica's like, listen, Jeff really fucks up a lot. So you know what? I need to just rip him.
I
No.
do love that she
Yeah,
fucks
that is-
with him at the end of episodes a lot.
Yes.
Well, and for the series finale, it is kind of, I know it's like probably wasn't intended to be the series finale, but like
Yeah.
for what becomes the series finale, it is kind of nice that it ends on a note of her just fucking with Jeff. like
Yeah.
that feels right to me.
Mhm. It's all in your head, Jeff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
all is right with the world. Jeff's an
Mhm.
asshole. The
Yep.
end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say too, this is silly, but I did actually get a little bit emotional that the last line of this show is Jessica saying "Good night, Spider-Woman" and winking at the camera.
Oh, wow.
That's how the show ends. And I was like, we're not getting
Just
any
got
more. It really is
chills.
"Good night, Spider-Woman." Yeah, and I know that they didn't intend for that. Like they
pretty
surely
incredible,
didn't
though.
think about that, but like that works out so well for the last moment of this series.
Yes, it really does. It really, really does. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm sad that like we only got one season.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, for
like,
sure.
I was like, I was hoping for at least like two, because then
Yeah.
after that you got like 26 episodes.
Right.
That's enough like to syndicate for like, for like half the year
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
whatnot. And so, but like just one season, and I was like,
Not enough.
But what cracks
No.
me up is that I guess the versions of the episodes that Disney Plus has was when New World Pictures had bought Marvel or had a heavy investment in Marvel for like the films and movies.
Mm.
This is before Marvel had given Spider-Man to canon films, and then because Marvel needed money, they worked a deal with New World Pictures, okay? And that deal really never went anywhere. But like for like video distribution, they used New World Pictures for like, VHS stuff, okay?
Mm.
But then like you have Roger Corman's Fantastic Four, which was a New World Pictures thing. But the thing is that like Corman was just holding on to the rights to eventually get the money from like Marvel, so 20th Century Fox could then go and go and make a movie. That's why that the Corman movie technically never made the movie theaters because
Right.
that was just all I don't want to say money laundering, but it was like that movie was never supposed to happen. Like
Right.
they filmed it just to vault it
Yeah.
just so 20th Century Fox and Marvel could come drop off a check. Marvel gives the rights to 20th Century Fox. 20th Century Fox gives Marvel a big check, and everybody's happy, you know. And so, but when I saw that New World logo, I just at the end I just started laughing. I was like, oh my God. I was like, Marvel would affiliate themselves with like anybody and everybody back in the day, and
Sure.
Yeah.
you know, to me, my favorite connection for them is when they started working with Sunbow, when it was Marvel Sunbow, like that, like, you know, because during that era, because I think some Sunbow stuff went through Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, Transformers, G.I. Joe, like because they worked with Toei. They worked with Toei Animation a lot during that period of time. So you got like a lot of beautifully made cartoons. You know, and like so like I said, those whole just fantastic memories for me. But still, like for me, there's nothing like Spider-Woman because like I don't see another cartoon like this. Like
Truly,
the closest thing you get to Spider-Woman is there was a Ruby Spears cartoon. It came out in let's see, what year did it come out? 1981. It was on ABC. It was called Goldie Gold and Action Jack, where literally Goldie Gold, that's her name. She is rich beyond compare, loves going on adventures, and her homie Action Jack is always with her. And like it's basically like Indiana Jones. It's Indiana Jones and oh, what's the other Indiana Jones-ish character I can't think of right now. Anyway, but like it's supposed to be along those lines.
Yeah.
Those types of adventures. And so but yeah, it's called Goldie Gold and Action Jack. It's produced by Ruby Spears. It lasted for 1 year. I do know that like one episode was on DVD. It was part of a Hanna-Barbera's like Saturday morning cartoons compilation.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And it was like the first episode of Goldie Golden Action Jack, the first episode of Galtar, the episode of Mr. T where Mr. T punches a shark, and like a couple other things. And like so like I have that first episode. You might be able to find some on YouTube.
I was just looking to see because I just looked at like the characters in this and was like, this is wild.
They're definitely findable because my boyfriend has streamed him on
oh nice
has streamed them on his Sci-Fi Explosion Cosmic Cartoons show before because I think they ran on like Boomerang a lot at a certain
they started
point.
To at a
So,
certain
like,
point, yeah.
So people have like, even if they don't have masters of them, people can just probably have rips of them from their VHS tapes that they've uploaded online before.
Oh yeah.
Did she I know these weren't like toy driven cartoons at the time, but like she is so Barbie coded in that like she's blonde and has jewelry and makeup and all that, but has like different outfits based on what she's doing. Like she's in adventure outfit, she's in fur coat, she's in like all that. It feels more like a product of a toy driven era.
Yeah. It's definitely Barbie meets Indiana Jones. Like that's what it wants to do.
Her car.
Yeah,
Shawn,
like
her car.
Yeah, like she has like transformable vehicles and like all types of really cool stuff. Like it's conceptually like this is something that like when I look at Goldie Golden Action Jack, I'm like, this is something that could honestly come back, and I think it could work now.
Sure.
You know, I think it could work now. Like
she has a
this is like for me,
too.
this was one of those cartoons where it's just like, yeah, y'all didn't know what y'all, yeah, like they did not know what they had when they put this out. Like they had no idea what they had, and like looking at it now, and like I've watched a couple of episodes. I'm just like, this is actually, yeah. There's moments where like it's you know it gets a little Jeffy, like there are moments where it gets a little Jeffy, but it's actually a really cool concept.
Yeah, it seems cool. I feel I'm gonna end up trying to find some of this just to get a vibe. And that car, I can't. She has the coolest fucking car. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. Real quick before we wrap up.
Yeah.
Face of the episode. This one that we pulled for this one isn't as much of a face. I'm going to send to you the image that I just in sending it to the chat right now. It should go in a second, whenever it uploads.
The final image of this
series. The final image of Spider-Woman. It is Numara doing the hustle.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, that is incredible.
Just standing on a table doing a hustle while Spider-Woman's like, huh?
Perfect.
Or maybe she's a little into it. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
That is incredible. That is incredible. I love the fact that her outfit is like three different shades of blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it works.
Yeah.
It works because technically blue and black should not really go together. But like they found a way to make this work. And I
Yeah.
was just like, it's actually really cool. Yeah, she is doing the hustle. She is really working that too.
She's really working it.
She's cool.
Yeah.
She's cool. She might
cool.
be,
She's
you
cool.
know, little off in her hobbies, but she's cool.
That's the way to put it.
Yes.
This
Oh my
is
god.
such a fun, wild way to end the series because, of course, they didn't plan for it to be this way. There are probably other episodes, like the Wookiee one, where she has to reveal her identity and then take it back, that would have like made more sense here. But if it made more sense, then it's not, you know, it's not Spider-Woman. So,
Like Spider-Woman is never supposed. These cartoons are never supposed to make sense.
Yeah.
It's just one-off adventure thrill rides that somehow get resolved, and Jessica winks at the screen, and you just keep it moving.
Yep.
You know, every single time. You know, God, fuck Jeff, man. Jeez, I cannot swear.
Truly. I mean, there's a lot of great takeaways from the show, but like, if there's one, that takeaway is fuck Jeff.
100%. Absolutely. Well, Shawn, I'm so glad you were able to join us for this. The moment you started talking about Spider-Woman when we were on Skryonk, I was like, we gotta make it happen. We gotta. Someone who appreciates Spider-Woman like we do. So thank you so much for joining us.
Oh yeah, Doug, Derek, you're more than welcome. I had a blast. This was so much fun. Like I said, it kind of renews my love for that cartoon.
It's so good.
You know, so like it really does. There's just something that, like, especially in the times that we're dealing with right now, with everything that we're dealing with, like, you know, our chests are tight and like we're stressed and like, you know, like we're trying to figure out how we're going to get out of this hell that we're living in right now. And for 44 minutes, because I watched it 2 times straight, 44 minutes, I forgot about all my troubles.
Yes.
And I was like, this is the biggest bunch of nonsense I have watched in the longest time. And I've watched a bunch of nonsense in my time. And I was like, man, and I felt good when I was done. Like, I felt good. Yeah, I still was quite aware of the problems that are outside happening right now. But I was like, I still felt better and was able to get, you know, move along with my day. And that's the cool thing about cartoons. You know, that's the cool thing about, you know, any form of media, whether it be cartoons, movies, live action, books, you know, video games, all this stuff. Like, they can take you to other worlds, form of escapism, but at the same time, like, you know, they also help ground you too. And you know, and like help calm you down sometimes. And sometimes they make you want to start a riot. Which is also kind of needed right now. But anyway, I digress. I don't want us to get in trouble by the US government. So yeah, but no, this is absolutely wonderful. I had a fantastic time with y'all. Anytime y'all need me, just, you know, throw up the black internet uncle signal.
Perfect.
And I'll come by.
Perfect. I'll keep it plugged in.
Okay.
For folks who want to find more from you, especially Kaiju Unleashed or anything else that you're writing, plug away. Tell them about what you're working on, where to find you.
Yeah, right now I'm working on a kids book series called Taekwondo Academy that comes out this fall. It's a high-low reader book series for kids, just to get kids into reading. So like those first 4 books are coming out in August. I currently have Kaiju Unleashed that's currently available wherever books are sold. If you want to know about Godzilla movies, Kaiju movies, American monster films that are inspired by Godzilla, and the American film that inspired the producer of Godzilla to create Godzilla, you know, you can learn about it in this book. We also talk about, you know, the cartoons, the video games, the books, you know, we talk about so much stuff in this book. It's a tome. And it's worth your time, and you can get Kaiju Unleashed wherever books are sold. I know we boycotting Amazon right now, but if you want to go to bookshop.org, you want to go to Barnes and Noble, by all means, you know, I'm good with it. So like, you know, there's that. I have like a Toku inspired series for kids called The Gamer. It's about a kid named Tyler, and he has a special wrist device that turns him into a superhero called The Gamer, and he battles villains created by Cynthia Cyber.
I don't think I told you that I read the Bandora one.
You did? Oh my God.
Oh yeah. You told us all about it, and I was like, I got to read that.
Oh my, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Man, I love that book. I love the Bandit Battle book is like one of my favorites because like Bandora the Bandit, like Bandora is literally, I wanted to bring the character named Bandora from, from Jayu Ranger. I wanted to bring that in because I love that name. It's a fantastic name.
It's a good name.
And so I was like, Bandora the Bandit, we'll make her a cowgirl, and she'll have like Toku style weapons. I was like, we can do this. And so I had so much fun writing 12 of those books because I got to do a Toku book without folks knowing it was a Toku book.
Yeah. And if you know, like you feel it. Like there's the whole Battleizer situation in the Bandora one. So you see it here and there, and you're like, I think this guy might watch Toku.
oh yeah. There are a couple gamer books where we do the Battleizer thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so had an absolute blast writing those. And so there's that. And if you want to know more about the books I write, you can go to my website. All my books aren't listed on my website yet because I'm slow and I haven't had time to update my website. But if you want to go onto the Amazon, I have an author page there so you can see the books that I've written. And if you want to order them from somewhere else, you can. I will not judge you for that.
Yeah.
And you can find me on Blue Sky at Shawn SHAWN R Pryor, like Richard Pryor, Pryor. On Instagram, it's the Shawn P Show. Really, those are the only two social media feeds that I'm really using right now. Like, I need to get back on Hive and a couple of these other ones. It's just that, like, man, I only got like so many hours in a day, and it's
too many.
It's just too many. Like, you're holding down like multiple jobs. Like, got 9 to 5. I'm writing books. Like, I'm married. Like, I gotta spend time with the missus. Like, we got dogs. It's like, like I have an office. I have yet to truly organize. Since moving here in October of last year. So, like I finally was able to put my Jackson's Victory Tour poster up.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
It's so like I look at it and I'm just like them brothers knew that they was cool. They was like, we know we cold. We know we cold. Michael Jackson got the boat captain jacket on with the sparkly glove. And I'm like, Mike was the only person that could rock the craziest outfits. Like, I'm cool in this. You can't touch me. But sorry, I digress. Tangent. But no, y'all are the absolute best. I love y'all. And like I said, whenever you need me, just holler.
Absolutely. Well, you can find more from Derek and me all over the place. One place is patreon.com/wallopingwebsnappers, where we talk about comics, movies, all kinds of stuff. If we talk about stuff that isn't Spider-Man or Godzilla, it typically ends up over there. And check out our Discord. There should be a link in the show notes. Derek, where can people find you and the stuff you are working on?
Sure, I got a few other podcasts. I have Gimmicks, which I do with my co-host David, where we talk about high-concept television and experimental episodes of TV. And I also have Lee Carvalho's Potting Challenge, which I do with my friend Tommy, where we look at Simpsons video games chronologically, as well as pop culture history and video game history and Simpsons history. What about you, Doug?
You can find me all over the place at Ikybooley, ICKYBOOLEY, and a show called Novel Gaming, where my friend Katie and I catch up on all the books and video games we have been enjoying lately. If you'd like to find other queer creators who talk about media, check out the Glitterjaw Queer Podcast Collective at glitterjaw.com. That includes a monthly show that Derek and I do together called Screonk, a Godzilla movie marathon. We talked to Shawn over there, and we are stomping through Godzilla's filmography. Our episode on Son of Godzilla is out now. Also, it is not a monthly show anymore, but we have dusted off the Falling with Style feed in March and April for a bi-weekly special presentation miniseries of non-Pixar movies and television aimed at children and families that include clear, unafraid, and unambiguous depictions of queerness. Later this week, we'll be dropping an episode on Power Rangers Dino Fury and Cosmic Fury, which I know Derek and I are both very excited to talk about. You can visit us on our website at wallopingwebsnappers.com and follow us on Blue Sky and Instagram at wallopingwebpod, or email us at wallopingwebsnapperspodcast@gmail.com. Please rate, review, and subscribe on all podcast platforms. And next week, we begin the Economics 101 arc as Spider-Man faces a unique take on Shocker in the episode Market Forces.
The Spectacular Spider-Man. I forgot to actually say what show that was from in the notes.
They'll see it. See you then.
See ya.